Hello everyone out there. Welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined here on DSPGaming. Last time around, if you remember, we had completed a plotline in the past where there was a kingdom that had been overtaken by monsters. We took out the monsters, and now we've come back to the present day, and we're doing stuff in the town in present day. In fact, we still have to do stuff in this town. We still have to go back to the temple. We have to do a whole bunch in present day and see what's here to unlock before we go on to our next part of the story. So let's actually explore the town and see what's going on. Like, actually, what's down the well? Look at this. I mean, that was a quick one. I suppose you're curious about what I'm doing. I see. Allow me to tell you, I'm fishing, sand fishing. I do not expect to catch anything. I've never caught anything, and I'm sure that will not change, but I will continue to fish. I suppose you think me foolish? I see. What if I say no? No. I guess it doesn't say anything. I mean, we got the piece. You would think maybe he got that, right? Out of the sand. Or else did it come from? Okay, so we have to check out the whole town. We may not have lost that letter to the queen. If King Donald doesn't get it, you'll never be trusted to be an envoy again. That's right. So as an envoy, we have to bring that letter to the king. That's the next part of the story here. But we actually have to basically check out the whole town and look for items and stuff. Hello, kitty. Dip purrs. That's cute. Medicinal herb. Okay. All right, everyone. So if you'd like to chill and talk to me, tag me in the chat. I just typed in the chat so you can actually tag me. Let's have a nice conversation and social interaction while we play the game and explore. Some coagulants. How nice. Meow. That's right, John. Use the Jasper Kitty emotes. La, 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 la. This is the church. We already went in there. Can we go here? No. Thanks for the holy water. This won't open, right? Nope. Gotta figure out how to open them. Maybe later you get a party member who opens those chests. I think you do. I think you'll get a party member who's like a thief or something who can pick locks or something. That's what I'm feeling. Oopsie Poopsie says, I'm really bad at social interactions. Any tips? Yeah. Toughen up. Stop being a wimp. What's your problem? In reality, here's the truth. Someone who's socially, like, nervous and stuff, here's the question. What are you nervous for? Who cares if you talk to someone and then they, like, don't like you or make fun of you or think you're weird? Fuck them. Right? The moment that you stop caring about what other people think about you is a day of liberation and freedom for yourself. Just be yourself, and if people don't like you, fuck them. Who cares? My attitude, right? Do you really need pure acceptance from every person on Earth? I sure don't, that's for sure. Trailblazing bandana, what is that? Charm up. And defense slightly up. Okay. Oh, look. Mercury's bandana, agility plus 23 and defense plus 14. So that would be your speed stat, I believe. Yeah. Okay, that's not bad, actually. The thing is, we all have boss souls equipped, so we really don't want to have those items yet. Omega Sauce says, I feel like this track's overused. There should be more variety. Yeah, this is the track they use in every single town in the game, right? Pretty much. I'm trying to remember, like, is this track actually a track that's used in other Dragon Quest games too? I think it is, right? I think that's why it's used so much, because they wanted to have this, like, remixed version, this orchestral version of the Dragon Quest soundtrack for this game. I like it, but I agree with you, it's used a ton. What's up, HB23? He says, hope you're having a good day. I am having a good day. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What a dunce. This guy says, your social anxiety is so bad you don't leave your house. I work all the time. When I'm not working, I actually leave my house. You're aware of that, right? Every single day that I'm not working, I'm not in the house. I don't want to sit around the house all day every day. But I work a lot. How could I possibly work if I'm not home? If my job is to stream from home? You idiot. Chris, how are you? Good to see you. Ferb says, if you were to compete on American Gladiators or Ninja Warrior, which would you win at with your new muscles? Muscles have nothing to do with coordination and actual athleticism. Seriously, like, it's part of it, but it's certainly not the end-all, be-all. So I thought I would do very well. I'm probably not very coordinated, to be honest. I'd probably have to do a lot of cardio, calisthenics, and stuff to have a chance at those. Okay, I think we've cleared the town. Wait, what's this? Whose house is this? They say you're the ones who saved the desert. I imagine you must have many interesting tales to tell. Could you share some with me when you have a moment? This guy must be like he studies adventurers or something, but there's nothing to do in here. The block says, yes, Dragon Quest used the same music in every single entry since the first one on NES. There you go. This is just a more remixed, modern version, orchestral version for this game. Right. What would my American Gladiator name be if I were a gladiator? Oh, I don't even know. They always said weird names like Nitro or Glacier or something like that, right? Huh. What would my name be? Think about that. Okay, well, now we're going to fully investigate. Last time we were kind of hurrying to find a save spot, but now we can actually, like, look around. All right, we went straight there. We can go back in there and look for items again. But outside of that, is there anything else here? Is there anything over here? Yes, there is. There's an item. Seed of Resilience. There might be more on the other side, but we can't get there. So let's double check. Detractor Destroyer. Do you really think that anyone watching American Gladiators would understand what a Detractor Destroyer means? Oh, wow. We immediately found a mini-medal the moment I stepped here. Wow. Well, that's very fortuitous. And some horse manure right next to it. Excellent. I'm pretty sure we can get a new mini-medal reward now because we didn't do one the entire last stream. So I'm pretty sure that we have enough to trade in for a reward. Let's see what's inside now. Body Burner Burnell, says HB23. La 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 la. Anything there? No. Okay, let's go. Let's go through the different floors. Just look for items. Can I go in here? I think, see, some of these we already checked, and others we didn't because we were rushing. Oopsie Poopsie says, if you fused 4 of your friends into a strong warrior like in Voltron, would you be the arm, leg, or torso? The crotch, of course. Bison? Sure, you could call me Bison, and I'd actually dress up like M. Bison, that would be my American Gladiator persona. There you go. That's perfect. Alright, I think we already checked all these. Butthead the Cat says, any plans to return to Hades 2? I want to, but when I was playing it, no one cared. Everyone told me, oh, it's too late. The game's already old. Everyone already saw it. And I was like, oh, well, that sucks because I actually really liked the game and I wanted to play it again, but I couldn't get people to care. So I stopped playing it, you know? It's unfortunate because I played early access and I loved it. And everyone's yelled at me and said, well, you're playing early access and the game's not fully released yet, so you're kind of wasting time. You should wait for it to fully be out. Stop playing it. So I did, and I went to play it when it was out, and everyone's like, oh, it's old now. Everyone already played it. So I'm not listening anymore. That's why currently I'm playing Slay the Spire 2. And anyone who says don't play it because it's early access, I'm completely ignoring them and telling them to shut their mouths because I don't care about what they think. I'm just going to play what I want to play. So there you go. All right, I guess we're done here. Shall we zoom away? First off, you know where we should go? The Abbey. Excuse me, because if we go to the Abbey, we can actually trade in our medals, right? I have never played Jet Set Radio. No, I have not. Let's trade in our mini medals. Where is that? Bottom floor? I'm trying to remember. I think it's bottom floor. No. Shucks, where was it? I know you can trade in your mini medals here, but I can't remember where. Isn't there another floor to do it? That's the save. Maybe it's upstairs? Aha.
Oh.
So here we go. 28. Nah, I need two more. Shucks. Alright, I was wrong. Okay. So we're supposed to go to the castle, right? Esther Castle. Yep. Here we go. Oh, really? Theodore says, I checked out gameplay for John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. It plays just like Left 4 Dead or Back 4 Blood. So, it's interesting. I don't know. I didn't plan on playing it, but if you guys are interested in seeing me try it out at some point, I would. But it didn't seem like there was much interest, which is why I didn't really talk about it that much. But if people actually, I could have done mini medals right here. If people actually want me to try it out, I would. It's your guys' call. I just didn't hear much buzz about it. Okay, here we go.
Hey!
I wonder if we'll get a reward for delivering the letter all the way to Esther. Most Tasteless just auto-resubbed for 19 months over on Kick. Thank you so much, Most Tasteless. Can you guys believe we're going to hit the 2-year anniversary of me streaming on Kick soon? I can't believe it. It doesn't feel like that, does it? The Kick thing still feels new to me, but man, I've been there almost 2 years. That's crazy to think. Thank you so much, Most Tasteless. What's up, Ortega? How are you? Good to see you today. Okay. All right. DSP, welcome back. Let's give him the letter. DSP gives the letter of amity to King Donald.
Really?
What's this? A letter from the queen of a recently restored desert kingdom? I suppose I'd better read it. Yes, Her Majesty makes a good point. The fact that islands are being restored means that something must have caused them to vanish in the first place. But still, I never thought it could all be the work of the Demon King. His evil is clearly beyond my comprehension. Well, anyway, the Queen's intent is clear and I agree with her. The only way to ensure peace is for our kingdoms to work together. I will henceforth send envoys to all the lands that have been restored, beginning with our new friends in the desert. Thank you for bringing this to me, DSP. I would like to give you a little something for the trouble. A mighty armlet. I shall also be sure to inform you of any new information we glean on our expeditions. In fact, you may be interested to learn some sort of nomadic tribe has been observed making camp on an island to the northwest. I cannot help but wonder if they may be in some way related to Kiefer's own tribe, the Roamers. Perhaps you'd be interested in paying them a visit should the opportunity arise? In any case, I pray that you and your companions shall remain safe on your travels, DSP. I guess we know where we're headed next, right?
Hey!
The island where the Roamers are camped should be to the northwest. Let's get going. Yeah, here it is. Dig site, mountain pass, cape overlooking the ocean. I guess we'll go to mountain pass. Okay. Muckman asks, does it ever get to you not being physically close to your family because I can't get myself to move to a warmer state because of my family? Yes and no. Like, let me put it this way. Is it sad that I don't get to spend time with my parents in person? Sure. You know, when I lived in Connecticut, once a week we would go to dinner together to get caught up, and then we would be together for holidays, you know. My birthday, I would see them usually, Christmas, Thanksgiving, etc., right? But the thing is, you get older and you want to have your own life. You don't want to be confined to one area simply because, you know, you have family members there. And I did what was best for me. I know I did, because now my life is just so much better because of the fact that I have my own thing going out here and, you know, I met my wife and everything. And that probably wouldn't have happened if I stayed in Connecticut, okay, to be honest. Do I miss them? Of course I do. But I talk to them every single week. We get caught up. We're constantly in contact about all kinds of stuff. And, you know, that's life, is that you grow up and you grow out of those things that you were doing when you were young. And you do other things for yourself, you know? It's just a part of life, I feel. Like some people, I'll be honest, to just live in the same place your whole life and never experience other things, that's kind of weird and unfortunate, I feel. Like, imagine if you just had the same life, the same neighborhood, the same people, the same jobs, the same businesses, the same restaurants, the same scenery, the same animals, the same climate, everything the same. Nothing ever changed your whole life. That's boring, man. Seriously. So, just saying, you know. But yeah, you know, no. Is it tough? Yeah, sometimes. It's definitely tough. But at the same time, you know, I know that what I did 12 years ago, the choice to move across the country, was the right choice. Because of all the good things that have happened, you know. So let's go. Please do not talk to me now. I am watching Aish dance. The way she moves, it does something to me. So guess what? It's the same situation again. Hee, this takes me back. Turns out I was right. The roamers of the nomadic tribe King Donald was talking about. Come on, DSP, let's introduce ourselves.
Well.
You're travelers, yes? It's a pleasure to meet fellow nomads. Although I am not sure that we'll be able to call ourselves that if we do not move camp soon. I'm beginning to miss the thrill of the road. Coagulant. Excuse me. I need to smash your vase. How long is Rumbaro planning on keeping us camped here? We have not found the lake, which is said to contain the altar. Waiting here will not change that fact. You agree with me, right? Yes. Of course. To be honest, I'm beginning to question whether the altar even exists, so we know it does. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Huh?
We roamers set out on a journey many centuries ago and have remained on the move ever since. During the Demon King's reign of terror, we had to remain mobile in order to escape his clutches. Now that he's no more, the purpose of our journey is to seek out the altar in which it is said that the Almighty is sealed away. So they are looking for the same altar that we interacted with in the past. And I wonder, like, do we do anything here to tell them where it is? Or I wonder how we trigger this. Oh, hold on. Nothing. We roamers treat our dancers, our chosen ones, with great respect. Aish, is it Aish or Aish? I don't know how to say it. Will be the 10th to have borne this honor. Not all are created equal, of course. Word has it that Lala, the second of the dancers, was truly special. Hopes are high that our Aish will be able to follow in her footsteps.
La la la.
Digo HP23 says, I moved away from where I grew up in 2017. I think that life takes you to where you need to be, not exactly what you wanted or when you wanted it. Life works out in the end. There you go. You're absolutely right. Like, you know, when I was young, I had no clue where I was going to end up or what I was going to do with my life. Really. And then things just kind of fell into place. It's pronounced Aishe. That's a weird pronunciation for it. Okay, Aishe apparently is the name. A book of very old sheet music. Aishe. Oi! Gah! It is the day of the ritual, but the atmosphere is dull as ditch water. Aishe's lack of enthusiasm for dancing without her blessed Torben player is not helping matters at all. But does this legendary player even exist? The question has to be asked. What the hell? It just became nighttime. Whoa. A little time shift. Well, we don't get many gajos like you visiting us here. Ordinarily, we would go out of our way to give you a warm welcome, but we're right in the middle of one of our most important rituals at the moment. Would you, huh? It sounds as though they finished. Why so much earlier than... Whoa. Aishe, wait, the ritual has not yet been completed. And off she goes. What just happened? Rambaro? What happened? Huh. Oh! Hold on 1 second. Excuse me. I need to get a seat of agility, and I need to get a lunar fan. We already have the lunar fan, right? I'm pretty sure we already had one. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, the lunar fan's better. But it's just, yeah, it's just charm and attack. So if ever she stops being a magician, she's going to have good weapons, you see? But we want her to stay as a magician for now, so. Okay. What's up, Les Flo? How are you? Are you guests? Yes, I apologize for the difficult scene you had to witness. We roamers are a nomadic people committed to continue our journey until the Almighty is restored. Aisha, the young woman who departed my tent in such a hurry, is our finest dancer, but she can also be difficult. She insists that the Turban of Truth must be played by one particular player, and insists further that she go and search for him. Alas, it is by no means certain that such a player even exists. Anyway, you need not worry on her behalf. She has no doubt gone to the Cape to the West. She'll return to us when ready. So that woman who ran off as the roamer's latest dancer, is she? She seems like a live one. How about we go and have a word with her, DSP? There's a few things I'd like to ask. Alrighty. Very good. Did chat break, or is this the effects of Dragon Quest VII? This is the effects of Dragon Quest VII for some bizarre reason. People stopped talking. I don't know why. I'm right here. We found a mini medal. Sweet. One more to go for a reward.
Hey!
All right, let's go talk to Aisha. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Here we are. And look. Realize the one who danced for the Almighty, and beside her, dutiful guardian. So this is, Kiefer.
Who's there? Oh. You.
You.
You were at the encampment.
Meh.
I had a feeling someone had followed me. Perhaps I should introduce myself. I am Aisha.
Aisha.
I am a roamer. I take it you have some business with me.
Okay. Aisha it is. Yes.
Then it seems Rombaro has told you what happened. I suppose perhaps I did overreact.
Shout out to Les Flo, who just did a $2 super chat. Thank you, Les Flo. Thanks for the support today for Dragon Quest. I appreciate that very much. Oh, Nothimogen just said, hard to go anywhere these days when gas prices are through the roof. I mean, you're right. Gas prices now, of course, have skyrocketed yet again. And it's just funny to me because, real quick, I'll do a tiny bit of commentary, then we'll get back to the game. COVID happens, right? Oh, COVID happens, so now prices go up. Okay, COVID's done. Did prices go back down? Inflation's really bad. Yeah, we know. Is it ever going to end? Oh, well, don't worry. The market will adjust. Did the market adjust? Now it's like, oh, gas prices are up. Yeah, but they weren't down. They're just up again. Isn't that funny? Because the way it's supposed to work is that prices are supposed to go up and down based on, things going on in the world, actual markets. Instead, here's how the prices are really going. Just up, 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 up. Very few prices recovered. A few did. I would say I did notice the price of eggs skyrocketed and went back down. The price of dairy actually went up and went back down. Okay? But meat, I used to go to the grocery store and buy a giant pack of chicken thighs for $5 to $7. That same pack of thighs, no lie, is now $12 to $13 and has not ever gone down. It just almost doubled in price. Something up? Yeah, there is something up. People are controlling these prices and they're not changing them. So now we all pay out the nose. Who's benefiting from this? Oh, well, now there's a war in Iran. That's great, but before the war in Iran, the gas prices were also up. So enough of your excuses. You just take advantage of whatever's going on and make that your latest excuse and raise the prices again. And we're not supposed to notice this. Anyway, let's continue. Enough with political commentary. Let's play some Dragon Quest. Okay.
I do understand how dearly my fellow roamers wish to perform the ritual and restore the Almighty. But the time is not yet upon us. The ritual cannot take place without someone to play the sacred Torben.
Who will play the Torben?
Someone who will do it justice. Someone who will give it their all, as I do. Our clan cannot achieve what it desires without such a player. But Rombaro refuses to understand. Wait. I have an idea. Could you meet me in Rombaro's tent? I will explain everything there. Thank you, and see you soon.
So we're going back. I believe the lake is actually up here, but I don't think there's anything at it right now. I think that we have to advance the plot, and then we'll come back up here, and then we'll do whatever it is with the lake and everything, because there's nothing here right now. Okay. All right, back to Rombaro's. Why does she run like Naruto? I just noticed. Look at her arms. She's the only one that runs like that. Okay, Rombaro's tent. That's not Rombaro's tent. This is Rombaro's tent.
And nothing I say will dissuade you from embarking on this search, dear Aisha?
Why do you wish to dissuade me? We have not located the altar of the Almighty. We have no need for a dancer as yet. Why not seek out the one worthy of the Torben of Truth while we have time?
But Aisha, Florin's bloodline may have dwindled and died centuries ago. We have certainly not seen any signs to the contrary, despite all our searching.
That means nothing. I have faith. We have the Torben of Truth because we are meant to find the one worthy of playing it. And besides, you need not worry about me traveling alone. These Gajos and I, we will search together.
Very offensive term. She doesn't know it, though.
What? But you know nothing about them.
Well, perhaps, but I feel we have an understanding. You agree, yes? You will assist me in my search for the one worthy of the Torben of Truth?
No.
What?
Oh? Game over.
Say yes. I will explain later.
That's hilarious.
You agree, yes? You will assist me in my search for the one worthy of the Torben of Truth?
Yes.
You see, Rombaro? I will be well looked after.
Butthead the cat says, how is Rombaro alive but not Kiefer? Even though they're using the same character models, I think it's implied that this is 10 generations later. So this is the current Rombaro, which is essentially the title they use for the leader of their group. You know, like their elder. He's their elder, get it? He's not the same exact guy.
I do not doubt that you will, but...
The moment you locate the altar, I will come right home. At least give me until then. How do you expect me to ever regain my enthusiasm for the dance if you do not at least let me try to seek him out?
Okay.
Very well, Aisha. If you insist. But I shall only allow it if you prove yourself worthy. Jovan, Leonor, Evalio, a word if you will. As you know, Aisha, these three siblings act as our guardians. You
What?
are to take them on and defeat them.
The little kid is a guardian? The other two I understand, but not the kid.
Take us on? What do you mean, Rombaro?
I will explain everything
A
later.
dance-off?
For now, please do as you are told. And do not hold back. As for you, Aisha, your task is clear. Prove to me that you have the strength to overcome our finest warriors. If such a task is beyond you, there is no question of you setting out on your journey. Gajo, you are to fight alongside Aisha, for you must also prove
Well, how's that fair?
you are worthy of having our beloved dancer's life in your hands.
So now it's 4 against 3.
As if we haven't got enough going on already. Now he's supposed to fight against these goons? Give me strength.
You can yield at any time, you know. After all, our victory is assured.
What? You really think you 3 idiots stand a fighting chance? You know what? I suddenly feel up for watching a scrap. Have at it.
Have at it!
Good. But the evening grows late. We had better wait until tomorrow.
Good, enough time to poison their
I'm afraid
food.
We cannot offer much in the way of hospitality, but you should at least be able to enjoy a good night's sleep.
Okay. There's a strange noise coming from outside the tent. Oh no. Power of dance.
Oh. You caught me. I could not sleep, you see. And since we are now both awake, there is in fact something I wish to tell you. I'm truly sorry about today. I did not mean to cause you any trouble, and I appreciate that I did not give you much choice. But I was desperate. I simply must leave this encampment. We roamers have been burdened with the duty of restoring the Almighty since time immemorial. All my ancestors, all my family, they have given their lives to this cause. But I am different. I refuse to live that life, struggling under a burden that will never be lifted. That is why I want to leave. If I can but find the Torban player of legend and restore the Almighty, well, then I would be free. Free from my duty. Free to find my own path in life. To find my own purpose. Something only I can do. I am not the only one who feels this way, I'm sure. Everyone wishes to live as they desire, do they not? I said far more than I intended. But you are easy to talk to. You feel like an old friend.
Because he's the silent protagonist that says nothing. Just lets her blab
Thank you for
endlessly.
listening.
Blah, 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 blah,
But
blah.
perhaps we should now get some rest. Tomorrow is a big day, after all. Oh, but I have not yet learned your name. Would you mind telling me?
Sorry, I'm a mute.
I see. That is a fine
He
name.
didn't say anything.
Well then, until tomorrow.
DSP sees Aisha off, then returns to his own tent where he soon falls asleep. Then the morning comes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We make that joke every single time, and it's still stupid. But hey, it works.
Ah, there you are. Good, good. We have all been waiting for you. Now then, Is everyone ready? The showdown pitting Aisha and her Gajo friend against our guardians is about to begin.
Stop calling me gajos. They call me gringos. It's very offensive.
You are all here to serve as witnesses to the battle and to its outcome. It shall take place to the west of here, on the hilltop overlooking the sea. Come, everyone. We depart without delay.
La 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 la. La la la.
We shall go on ahead. Make your final preparations and join us when you are ready.
You remember what I told you last night, yes? I meant every word. I simply must succeed. Please, do not let me down.
Then they throw the fight for mass profits. They gamble against themselves. They make millions.
Last night? What's she talking about? Did something happen?
Omega Sauce asked, do you think Dragon Quest XII will have another silent protagonist? I hope not. They're claiming they are completely changing the tone of Dragon Quest XII. That they don't want it to be more traditional of a game. They actually want it to feel more modern, whatever that means. I don't know how Dragon Quest fans will take that, considering that this franchise always kind of stays in line with the more traditional stuff that it always does. And Dragon Quest always is a humongous national bestseller in Japan because it kind of adheres to tradition. What happens if 12 ends up being so different? You know, will it kind of step on its own toes? You know what I'm saying? I guess we'll have to see. Okay. Okay, did something happen? Yes.
Well, you two certainly got cozy very quickly. Hey, stop smirking like that. No one ever won a fight looking as smug as you do right now. So get your act together and get yourself ready.
Okay. It's time to fight. However, height. Grab this item. Where do we do this? Where are we doing this? Sounds like you'll be fighting on the cliff to the west. Oh. It took so long. I didn't even realize we were fighting on the cliff to the west. All right, we're going this way. Heidemus says, I heard that 12 will have a darker story. Yeah, that's basically what I've heard, is that it's going to have less of a cartoony tone. It's going to look more realistic. It's going to be darker, more serious. So again, how are they going to accept that over in Japan, where this game has always been this traditional fantasy style? I don't know.
Ah.
Good, you're here. Are you ready? Yes, let's go. Come on. Come on.
Very well. Aisha and the Gajo, prepare to face our three guardians.
4 versus 3, completely unfair.
The outcome of this battle shall determine our future. Give no quarter, and do not hold back.
We are the guardians of the Romas. We shall defend the honor of the clan to the last. In the name of the Earth Spirit, we accept this challenge with zeal, relish, and courage!
Jeez, he's really, like, excited and loud. Courage!
Leonor, Evalio, it is time.
HB23 is suggesting that I play Dark Cloud someday. We actually tried, was it Dark Cloud 2? We tried that a while ago, and I played, like, the intro to it. It seemed interesting, albeit it looked really outdated. I think that was when, if I remember correctly, wasn't that on the PlayStation Plus premium plan that I tried for, like, a month? I think so. Yeah, exactly. So, Oh Nothimogen says, I hope they don't get rid of the Akira Toriyama style. Rest in peace. Dragon Quest has always been the Akira Toriyama art style. And if they claim they're going in another direction for Dragon Quest 12, that's the point I'm making. Like, are they going to end up shooting themselves in the foot? And now it's not as popular as it would have been if they just stuck to tradition. I guess we'll see.
All right. Let us give this our all.
So I guess she's going to be a new party member. I wonder what she plays like. Then again, we could change her class. When did they become this? And why are there only 2 of us? Wait a minute. What just happened? The 3 guardians became monsters, and now it's only the 2 of us against them. What is going on? I'm already worked up. Act of chivalry. What? Why not? Oh, because I don't have an ally, technically. Oh, let's see. Metal slash. Alright, let's try attack attacker. There we go. Ow. This guy's a dick.
Ready. Here I go.
Okay, so she's chosen her neighbor as a dance partner and she started showing fancy footwork. So now my evade went way up. Okay.
Watch me.
Battle dance. Okay. Now my attack power went up. Cool. Okay. Not good block. And then my capture device went out. That's great. Like literally out of nowhere. Good thing this is a turn-based game. If that happens again, I might have to restart the capture device. I don't know why that happened randomly. So wait a minute. You think Metal Slash would work on this guy because he's wearing armor? Let's find out. Did all right. So I'm reflecting damage back on them as I get hit. If you haven't noticed, that's pretty good. And attack attacker did better. Oh god, I gotta heal now. I gotta heal. I took big damage there. Okay. Double poison. Whoa. What was that? Pink what? Like a big tornado. Huh.
Watch me.
There we go. Nicely done. Okay. Is Procopia on the schedule yet? It is not. For multiple reasons. No one really asked for it. We wanted to try Slay the Spire 2 first, and it worked. So we're going to do that again tomorrow. Next week, we got Alex and Street Fighter 6. We've got Crimson Desert, and it's a shorter week for me, too. So it doesn't really make sense to be adding a game like that to the rotation. I'm not saying that we won't play it. I'm just saying right now there's really no time to squeeze it in, you know? Okay. Am I going to check out Mega Man Star Force Collection? No, I didn't even know about it. What is Mega Man Star Force? He says it's Mega Man games from the Nintendo DS. Oh, I'm not even aware of that. What games were on the DS? I never played those. Like the Star Force stuff? Yeah, I never played any of that. Okay. All right, so it was just me. Yeah, basically she didn't count as a party member yet.
Stop! I have seen enough. Aisha, you and your Gadget friend have shown us that you are strong and capable. I will honor my promise. You may make your journey.
Thank you, Rombar.
My capture device went out again. All right, this is getting ridiculous. Let me go take care of this. If I unplug and replug it, typically that stops the problem. So give me a second. Okay. So I basically restarted my capture device, and hopefully that fixes it. Okay.
Nonsense, my girl.
Nonsense.
I know how strongly your sense of duty burns. I know that you will not forsake us. That is why I believe in you. That is why I am going to entrust this to you.
Rombaro,
A crappy guitar?
This, the most sacred of all Torbans, once resided in the very altar where the Almighty sleeps.
That's right, we were there when they got it.
If
Oops, I skipped his
any
dialogue.
descendants of the legendary player still exist, this is the instrument that they will be required to play. Should you meet a worthy-seeming player, you must see that they prove themselves upon it.
We have to find a spoony bard to play.
thank you, Rombaro. I will treat it with the utmost care, and I will find the one who shall play it. I will bring him to you. This much, I promise. Thank you for fighting alongside me. We have taken an important step towards fulfilling our destiny.
Ba-da-bum. Bum, ba-dum-bum.
This stone marks my parents' last resting place. I come here to pray for them and for my ancestors.
So that's her, wait, her parents. I thought they said it was 10 generations, so it's not Kiefer who's there then.
And this is the sword of the Roamers. It has been passed down from guardian to guardian throughout the generations. Do you see the engraving on the blade? This is the Guardian's crest.
So she has 2 swords? Or just one?
They say this sword was once wielded by the prince of a faraway kingdom,
Wonder who that could have been.
who fell in love with the clan's dancer and decided to live with the Roamers, acting as their guardian. He later became our leader, or so they say. The sword is one of our greatest treasures, kept safe for all these years. But I intend to take it with me when I leave.
That's right, steal their most valuable
I
possession.
doubt anyone will object, given the significance of my journey. They say this treasure chest was also left behind by that legendary guardian. Alas, I do not know how to open
That's
it.
not a treasure chest.
Perhaps you could help? I thought you may have learned a trick or two on your travels. It opened. But how did you... No, never mind. We must look inside. Seeds. And... is that a ring? It is very beautiful. It glows like the sun itself. You should take these. After all, you are the one who opened the chest.
The bag of seeds and the sunstone ring.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Do you reckon Aisha might be?
I have often noticed you looking at me in a very familiar way. As though you know me. Or as though I remind you of someone you know. Is it true? Do I remind you of someone? Do I resemble a friend of yours? Is that why you agreed to help me?
Yes.
Oh, I see. But it does not matter. I am no one's replacement. I am myself.
No HP23, not all Dragon Quest games have time travel. I remember specifically one had interdimensional, almost like multiversal travel, which was interesting. They usually all have some kind of a mechanic that makes them stand out from the other games in the series. But no, they don't all have time travel.
and I shall be honored to join you. Perhaps one day you truly shall look upon me as a friend. That is my hope, at least.
Aisha joins the party. So Kiefer's gone and Aisha joins, and now we can actually have jobs that change. So we'll probably have her, whatever the default job, probably dancer. But then after that, we'll probably put her into like different classes, maybe warrior classes and stuff. We do have tons of weapons now.
Now, shall we rest here until morning? The moon is very beautiful tonight. Nothing soothes the spirit like a night under the stars.
That sword's hanging pretty loose. Look at that.
And perhaps you could tell me of yourselves.
Not very
while we
battle
gaze
efficient.
up at the heavens. Tell me of your adventures thus far.
Aisha and the party spend their first night together talking beneath the stars. Eventually, the gentle lapping of waves carries them off into the land of sleep. As the warm coastal breeze brushes against his face, DSP dreams of Pilchard Bay and Esther Castle. And then the morning comes. They do it every time. They actually say it every time. And then the morning comes.
Oh.
Good morning, DSP. I hope we're ready to depart. I clearly forgot I have something important to give you. Another item that's in my family for generations, and I'll put that in the bag. A blue fragment. Let us depart. So, thank you for allowing me to accompany you. I'll do my best to be of service however I can. May the blessings of the roamers be upon us. Now, let's see what class she is and all her stats. So she is level 22, so she's a little lower level than us. She's maxed out Destiny's Dancer. She already maxed out her class, so we should immediately change.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Look at this. She actually already has, like, pre-established half the way to warrior and 6 levels of regular dancer. So we should probably just make her regular dancer and try to max it, and then go to more. So let's go to regular dancer. Yep. Okay. Everyone else will keep where they are right now. All right, here we go. To see what all her new combat abilities are. She'll be totally different. Now, that probably just changed all of her stuff. Let's see. She has the Sword of the Roamers, which is just attack plus 60, and then 6% chance of enthralling an enemy when attacking. Okay. Is there anything better? Yeah, the fans are much better. Oh, wow. The fans are, like, way better. So let's go ahead and give her this. Attack would go slightly down, but charm goes way up, and also a chance of paralyzing an enemy. So it's only a little bit... Yeah, let's do that. The Lunar Fan. She has the Silver Platter. Is there anything better? Yes. Silver Tiara. Anything better? Looks like the Silver Tiara is the best. Is the dancer's costume. Do we have anything better? Let's see. She has an evasion chance of 6 and a charm up. But these are way better defense, as you can see. Yeah. Let's go for the better defense. So now we have a bunch of items. So what did we get? The Sun Ring or something like that? I don't see it, though. Maybe she can't equip it. I guess not. Let's see what we got. Charm and defense, right? Trying to figure out what all these are. The Mighty Armlet. This is attack plus 20. Prayer Ring gives you charm and defense. Strength Ring will just give you 8. That's terrible. So would any of these help? Allow the bearer to serve a killing blow. This is just critical chance 10%. Allow the bearer to automatically use a file. Nah. 10 HP restored each turn. Allow the bearer to automatically use a medicinal herb. Using focus strength provides an even bigger power boost to the next attack. Yeah, these are kind of crappy, honestly. All right, well then let's do... excuse me, let's do the Mighty Armlet. Those are crappy because they break. This is 8 strength, which is okay. This is 5 defense and charm. I'll give her that. Okay. Now, what was that ring that we had just gotten? We got a ring, but I don't know who can use it. I don't see it in inventory anywhere. Can only certain people use it? It was called the Sun Ring, right? Maybe no one can use it yet. It doesn't look like it. What the hell is the Sun Ring? It's considered an important item. A radiant ring passed down to the generations of the Astardian royal family. Oh! So Kiefer had the ring, and then it got passed down, so this proves that she's Kiefer's, you know, great granddaughter, whatever you want to say. Okay, got it. All right, so we're going to take a break, but before we do, I kind of wanted to get into a fight and see what she could do as a dancer. But I don't know if there's any enemies. Are there any enemies anywhere on this island? I don't think there are. I just wanted to see what she could do, but yeah, there's nothing to fight.
Hey!
Now that we added finding the legendary Torben player to our to-do list, we don't have any time to wander around. Let's get moving. So we probably got to go back to the temple. Yep. We're going to fight some enemies quickly. There were no enemies there either, were there? There's like no enemies in the present day. Yeah, you know what? There are none. I just realized they're all in the past. There's no enemies to fight in the present day at all, so. Alright. Let's go to the Shrine of Mysteries. Let's trade in all these pieces, and then we'll probably take a break. Let's trade in all these pieces and see what's completed here. The career sphere begins to gleam with light.
Frankie!
Hi, can you hear me? You can, right? Hear me, I mean? I'm going to assume you can. Anyway, it's me, Jackie. Sorry, this is a teensy bit sudden. I need you to come to All Trades Abbey right now. There's no time to waste. I'll fill you in. Can you come? Yes. That's what I like to hear. I always knew you had a good head on your shoulders. Time for some good old-fashioned High Priestess magic. Here goes with nothing. All right, so she's just basically warping us there so we don't do anything else. Okay. Hey, pals. Nice to see you all looking fit, which is kind of sort of why I want you here. It's about your vocations. Do you remember I was trying to cleanse my spirit so I could learn how to make your jobs even more useful? I've only gone and done it. My spirit's clean as a whistle, and I can hear the voice of the higher power clear as day. Yippee. Hee, I know you're dying to find out what that means. Well, it means you can now hold 2 vocations at the same time. All right. You can be a dancing swordsman or a thieving pirate. I know you guys have a long way to go before you save the world. I hope this will get you there in double time. All right. Well, let's do that then.
Sure.
Okay, so he's warrior. Here's your moonlighting vocation. See that? All right. Maybe make him a thief? Let's make him a thief. There you go. She's the priestess, but we should also make her a troubadour. He's already a brown belt martial artist. Well, let's make him a jester. And then she's a dancer. Well, let's also make her the warrior, because she's a... Oops, I screwed that up. She's a dancer, but let's also make her the warrior. I screwed this up, too, because he's martial artist, and he's moonlighting as the jester. There you go. So let's see how this works. I don't know how this is going to work. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, YouTube chat fell asleep. I don't know why. They're not talking. All right. So that's done. And now... How rude that she did that, because now we got to go back to the temple. Here you go. Shrine of Mysteries. Okay. How very rude to be interrupted like that. Someone tipped $1, says, Aisha's super awesome. Dancer's good on her. She's one of the best buffers in the game. I would recommend building her for charm. Hope you enjoy using her. Big ups, Dragon Quest VII is my favorite in the series. Awesome. Thank you for the $1. If you guys are enjoying Dragon Quest, please engage in support with the stream today. We're actually just going to put our pieces down here, and then we will probably split the part and figure out what to do next. So I know that we had a piece here. Yep. Okay. I assume we're probably going to complete this one. Yep. Here we go. The Hardley Pool region. All right, this will be brand new. We'll have a party of 4, new jobs, new everything. So this will be fun. Thank you guys for watching. Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Brand new place coming. Let's go. See you in the next part, everybody.